Why do all the Theme Park Tiny 2 YouTubers hate you?
Tour my park right now.
Waking up, people wanting you to do stuff.
But is there a possibility there'll be an RCX 2023 or 2024?
This is a bit of a common misconception, I feel
What's
like.
the future of Kosii? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Notme Hour Podcast, where I talk to your favorite creators to see what it's like behind the scenes and getting to know them even better. Today on the show, we talk about how it felt being on camera 24/7 for 30 days straight, why this creator makes Marble Run games, and if this creator is actually quitting. Please give a big old welcome to Kosii!
Woo! Hello, bitches! I'm here. Yeah.
Welcome, Kosii. welcome. How are you doing?
I'm doing terrible. I'm doing
What?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great today.
Alright, so if anyone doesn't know Kosii, he's, well, a big Theme Park Tycoon 2 streamer, YouTuber, how would you describe yourself?
I describe my thing as many things, woman lover, baby punter, pint downer. That's another one.
Pint downer.
Yeah. I'm nationally recognized as a pint downer, definitely. But no, I'm a Theme Park Tycoon 2 YouTuber. I'm a graphic designer, photographer, just creative stuff. Basically, I do a lot of that sort of things and just have fun with creativity and stuff like that. I think that's the best way to describe it.
You've made an award show, right?
No, yeah, I was part of an event, RCX, yeah. RCX was like an event collaboration between me, Thijmen, and Oni. It was like something that I just really wanted to do, inspired by like another event that happened previously called IAPA in the game. And I just really enjoyed that event. I was building a booth at there. I was helping out a little bit with that event, and I really enjoyed it. And thought, hey, why don't I make my own thingy? And Oni and Thijmen were down to do it. So it was just a really coincidental thing that just happened, and it turned into something really cool, actually. Yeah.
Isn't it like the biggest Theme Park Tycoon 2 event, or?
I'd say so. Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's really any bigger event. There's definitely no bigger convention. Like, there's been a lot of other conventions that have come before RCX. I'd say we are the biggest Theme Park Tycoon 2 event. Definitely not the biggest Roblox, but I'd say we are definitely the biggest Roblox theme park award show, though. I'd say, like, in the entire of that because of just the insane awards we gave away. I mean, we gave away literally, I think, thousands, was it? Or something like that. Of awards, which is just kind of crazy. I still kind of don't believe that we gave away that much stuff.
No, you gave like physical trophies
exactly,
out, which I found kind of really cool because I've been playing Theme Park Tycoon 2 for like 7 years now, and I've never seen anything like that.
No.
Physical awards from the community.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, I haven't heard of that.
Yeah. I mean,
I find that really cool.
It was only really possible for I have to say it was mainly possible because of Thijmen and like also just because of the audience. Yeah. Like honestly, if it wasn't for people buying booths, which gives us Robux to give away, or people watching the videos. That's basically how we funded it. Like a lot of it was funded by Thijmen, and then part of it was obviously funded by me and Oni too, which was just possible just thanks to our communities, which is a really nice way, I think, just to give back to the communities. And I think that's one of the greatest things about R6 is just bringing the community together and kind of just awarding people and thanking people for that help, sort of thing. Yeah.
You've done 2 so far?
2 RCXs.
On 2, was there?
No, we've only done 1 RCX. Well, RCX 2021 is the only one that we've done. And
oh dang, you didn't do 22.
We did want to do 22, but basically just my time. Like the problem is that Oni and Thijmen aren't really. They don't have the time. Oni's not really doing YouTube anymore, and he's doing Kosii and stuff like that. So it wouldn't make sense for him to do it, and also he didn't really want to. It wasn't something that he was interested in, and Thijmen's also quite busy with his channel and wanted to focus on that more. So if I was to do it, it was just me. I was getting some help from Adventure Group Developments, which is a great group that I'm good friends with. But other than that, I really don't. I really don't have anyone else to like co-host the event with me, which makes it a bit harder to do. Basically, I wanted to do it for 2022, but it just wasn't possible to build what I wanted. And I feel like also doing something better than RCX 2021, bit of a struggle because I think it just really went down really well.
Yeah, but like you couldn't imagine it going better.
Yeah. I mean, like, even with, I mean, I'd say the event space is much better. I'd say, like, the awards that we're going to give away are much better. We actually hired an official company. I commissioned an official, like, awards company to do awards for, like, real award shows, like, you know, like the Brits Awards and stuff like that. I think they did the awards for. I actually was going to get them to do the awards, and it was going to be really cool. They was going to have, like, solid wood bases. And it was going to be this really cool, like, tie-dye, like, marble-looking design. And then again, the other problem is, of course, as well, is money for those awards, because Thijmen isn't funding that, Oni isn't funding that, it's coming out of my pocket only. And when the awards were going to come to like £1,700 or something like that, I was like,
I'm guessing a physical award.
Yeah, no, not just for one, but for, I think we had three big ones like we did last year, and then we were also going to give away like 6 or 7 smaller ones. Speaking of the RCX award, actually, I do have it. You want me to go get it quickly?
Wait, do you mind?
Yeah, I'll go get it quickly. Hang on a minute. Oh, an alarm is going off.
Great.
Okay, so yeah, this is not the size of the actual awards that we gave away to people, because me, Thijmen, and Oni got like a smaller version of the award just to keep for ourselves. But yeah, I have it actually right here. I keep it on my desk over there. Yeah, it's just like, it's just a really nice award, to be honest. Like,
yeah, it's so cool.
I mean, it's nothing special, to be fair. Like, I wouldn't say it's like, wowzers, that's incredible.
I think it means a lot, though.
I think that is what it is. And one of the coolest things about the awards, at least to me, is that we gave one away to Benny, because Benny won Best Theme Park Tiger 2 YouTuber. And it's just, it's so cool just looking on his story. I just looked on his story one day, and it was just there, like, in his living room on a shelf, you know.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, like, he has it, like, next to his actual YouTube awards for, like, 1 million subscribers and 100K, which is just kind of like, you know.
He just has it on his, like, shelf, yeah.
It's really cool to see that he actually, like, appreciates it so much, you know. I really...
That's cool.
I really appreciate that he appreciates it, you know. Like, I feel like, even though it's not the most amazing award, you know, it was literally just 3D printed. It wasn't, like, you know, pure, like, metal or something like that.
Aluminum, steel.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, exactly.
But I think it's the meaning behind of it, you know?
Exactly, yeah. I feel like that's just the main part of it, just being able to be given an award, you know, it's kind of cool. And I appreciate that people did, like, actually, you know, enjoy having the awards. Like, has the MC Man as well, who won one of the awards, has it in his bedroom, like, on top of his wardrobe. And I'm not sure where Stealth has his. I can't remember now. He said he would send me a photo, they never did. So I think he actually just pissed on it and just threw it in the bin. After me sending it halfway across the world. Thanks, Stealth, though.
1,000 grand down the drain.
No, but yeah, it's just, it was cool to give away awards, I feel. I'd love to do that again, even if we don't do RCX. You know, if I ever do come back to YouTube one day, I feel like that's something that I'd love to do each year, is at least give away, like, one proper award, you know, just to my favorite creator or someone who's really stood out that year. I feel that's something that I would like to look at, because it's just a really cool thing to give someone an award and actually, like, reward someone for their hard work, you know, and just say thank you to them.
It's such a cool event, man. What do you think? Like, is there a possibility there'll be an RCX 2023 or 2024?
Well, see, the thing is, we actually built most of the event space for RCX 2023. So we've actually got the 2 buildings already for RCX 2023. Some people even started building their booths a little bit who were actually affiliated with the event. We didn't start selling booths or stuff yet, but some people who were helping out with stuff, or, you know, were part of good friends, or just that sort of thingy. The main problem is with it, in my eyes, with doing another RCX, is that because I'm no longer doing YouTube, that is the only place where I'm really going to promote the event. That's where most people will find the event. You know, people aren't just going to stumble on this RCX thing all of a sudden.
No.
The main problem with our RCX is that without YouTube, there's no real RCX, because especially with like the award show, that's all on YouTube. The tour live stream, that's on YouTube. And it also means that, of course, that money that goes into the awards is coming out of my own money from, you know, my other work like graphic design and photography, or with the Roblox games, that sort of stuff. It comes out of that, which obviously means that I'm forfeiting a lot of the bill. I don't know if RCX will happen again. If it does, it will probably be 2024, not 2023.
All right. You, Thijmen, and another not me, are a part of this development group on Roblox called Lunar Games. Like, what is Lunar Games, for anyone who doesn't know?
So, Lunar Games is literally just a group of 3, like, just passionate people about games, basically, is the best way to describe it. Just making games just out of passion. I don't know. It's just a group with me, Thijmen, like you said, just a different, not me.
That's really
we all
odd.
have our yeah. We all have our own expertise, things that we do. So I do like the graphic design, the video editing, the marketing a little bit, social media. And then Thijmen does the level design, like a lot of the game creation. Obviously, he's the leader of the groups, like the manager, so he keeps stuff on track.
Right.
And then other not me does like all of the programming, actually gets the games working, which, you know, we just work together really well. I think what kind of sets our games apart a little bit, I mean, it's hard to be set apart on Roblox, but I feel like although our games are more, you know, the sort of genre that you'd see from maybe like those very clickbaity studios where they'd make the same like game 14 times. They'd go
Ride a cart into Obama for 1,000 Robux.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh my god, no
wow.
way.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah,
but I think what sets us apart is the fact that we aren't focused on making some clickbait game that just like makes tons of Robux, because I have my own work, Thijmen has his own work, and not me doesn't even DevX the Robux. So like really we aren't a Robux focused group, which I think kind of sets us apart from a lot of like the game studios.
Any other game studio.
Yeah, like a lot of other game studios are like money first, gameplay after, which we aren't really about that. We've released 2 games now, Marble Merge Tycoon and Ride a Marble Run, which literally came out just a couple of days ago from this recording.
I played a bit of it, and it's very rage-inducing. Oh my! Like you said, they're like marble run games, and you're theme park enthusiast and YouTubers. What made you want to do like marbles instead of like possibly another theme park tycoon too?
Yeah. It's kind of a bit of a long story, but I will like just go through it and summarize it a little bit right here without all the details in, because otherwise we'll be here forever. But basically, one night me and Thijmen were just in a VC. We were just, you know, hanging out, playing some games on Roblox, and we came across this game called Marble Run Tycoon, which some people may recognize as a game that I've worked on and Thijmen's worked on. It was made by a developer called Kosii, who basically actually already knew us, because he was actually he was actually also a C-frame YouTuber, which basically is like in Roblox Studio. C-frame is mainly how people build roller coasters using C-frame. So he kind of already knew us from that theme park scene of stuff. And we actually contacted him on the Discord server and was like, hey, we'd love to help with this if that's something you'd be interested in. Thijmen could help out with actually building the game. I could help out with the graphic design and stuff like that, and a little bit of building the game. And basically, Noxie said yes. And we're working on this game, which is Marble Run Tycoon, which now has something ridiculous of like 7.7 million visits, which is kind of crazy.
Oh my!
Like, yeah, that's kind of insane. But we kind of just expanded the game with Noxie. We kind of polished it. We basically, after a while of doing that group, some stuff happened, which I'll not mention here. But long story short, we got kicked out of the group.
Oh, that's not so good.
And then Thijmen decided to start his own group. Well, Thijmen was already planning to start his own group before we got kicked out. But basically, we got kicked out of the group and was like, okay, well, I guess we'll just focus on our own games now then, and work on that, which is, of course, what we did. Just that sort of marble thingy came, of course, from just the Marble Run Tycoon. And it's also just satisfying. Like, it's a small niche on Roblox.
You haven't really seen many games like that, to be honest.
Yeah, everyone wants to have something satisfying, but like there's not many games to even compete with in the marble space. There's not more now, I feel, over the last like year or two. There's been a lot more games come out that are marble related, but there's a lot less competition. They'd say like if we were making like a tycoon that's like like a simulator or a tycoon.
Oh, both my monitors just turned off.
Amazing.
You did a subathon. If anyone doesn't know what a subathon is, it's basically where you stream for an unknown amount of time, but it can be capped to like a month or a week. And basically the premise of it is that someone will like donate, for example, a certain amount of money, let's say $1, and then you add on to the timer for how long the stream goes on for, like 5 minutes. And then someone donates $100. That's like 500 minutes. You have to keep streaming for. And you like sleep on camera, you eat on camera, you do everything on camera, which I don't know why, but but I kind of like watching subathons, and I think that's
Yeah.
something that everyone just likes. I don't know, because it's like a favorite streamer just always streaming.
Yeah.
And you did one recently, and just tell me what that was like.
Well, actually, I've previously done another subathon in 2022, I think it was. That was actually nearly 30 days long. That went on for like 20
I think I saw that.
days.
I didn't saw that on live. But I was going through like your channel, and I saw that. I was like, wait, 30 days straight. What?
Yeah. So I was kind of already experienced in it, which was kind of helped me a little bit. I feel like without that I would have been going slightly insane, but well, like I was in the original stream, to be fair. And what was kind of crazy about the original one was you'd think that you're gonna stream for 30 days, you're gonna stream to like 300 people, you're gonna have tens of thousands of subscribers. I literally did it when I had a couple thousand subscribers. I think I was on like 2k subscribers when I did it, which looking back was quite stupid but also quite smart, because I think I doubled in subs in just a month because of that subathon.
Oh, I should really get on that. That's crazy. What, you just went from like 2,000 to 4,000 in the space of like a month? That's
something around that. Yeah. And it was it's literally just the fact that when you go on someone's channel and they're live, there's a lot more chance that you're going to join and subscribe, especially when you subscribe, the stream gets longer, people see that connection and go, yes, I'm going to do that, I'm going to subscribe. And I feel like that's one of the greatest things about a subathon, from a like analytics perspective, is that when someone sees that, when someone sees the title, every time someone subscribes, I'm going to add more time, people go, okay, I'm going to click on this video, I'm going to subscribe, I'm going to see if he actually adds time. People are more willing to check it out, and that's, I think, why you get so many new subscribers, especially because it's not a Theme Park Tycoon 2 stream, it's everything stream, it's a lifestyle stream.
It gets to like a broad audience, a wider audience than a Theme Park Tycoon 2 stream.
Like even on the 30-day live stream, I even went biking. I went on a bike ride on camera, which was probably not the best idea.
That
probably doxed
like
myself.
A smart idea.
Yeah, probably accidentally doxed myself, but hey ho, whoopsie daisies.
What was it like? What was the experience like of just being on camera 24/7?
Soul destroying. No, no, it's really not very fun, to be completely real. Like after the 30-day live stream, I did not feel the greatest. I feel like my mental health definitely took a massive hit from it.
You went live for 30 days straight.
Yeah.
Why it's just at 2,000.
Honestly, I don't know. But like, it's just like the fact that, you think about people who are streaming. Yeah, a lot of people struggle to stream for a couple of hours, but being on demand all the time, like waking up, people wanting you to do stuff, trying to go to sleep, people are like, no, don't go to sleep, do stuff.
You have to be entertaining, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. Like people obviously, I feel, look at YouTubers as like just some entertainment. A lot of people don't see the more human side of it.
No.
And that's something that really kind of annoyed me during the stream, and I feel like also just kind of also made me not feel great after the stream and towards the end of the stream, was just the fact that you're kind of treated as like an animal in a zoo. You're like, oh yes, you want to go to sleep like a normal human being? No. Get on Theme Park Tycoon 2 so you can look at my park.
Right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was not the greatest, which is why I don't think I'd ever do 30 days. I mean, the idea was as well that I would actually be beating the world record for longest stream if I hit 31 days, which would be like a Guinness World Record.
You know what the longest record is?
At the time, I think it was Ludwig, his streamathon, like his very famous streamathon. But
that went on for like 30 days.
Yeah, exactly. So I think we were planning to do like 31 days, just to slightly over. Just for fun. But
after the subathon, I think I wrote it down. Yeah, on May 16th, you uploaded a video of you announcing that you're going to quit YouTube.
Yeah.
But since then, you have uploaded 3 videos and like 2 streams. What's up with that? Are you actually quitting, or?
So yeah, this is a bit of a common misconception, I feel like. I did explain this in the video, but most people didn't watch the video, which I guess is kind of fair enough. Like, at the end of the day, the people who watch the video will be the people who care the most, who like actually really like are massive fans who've been around the channel for a while. And the realistic thing about YouTube, which is kind of a bit depressing, like, although I may have 17,000 subscribers, about 16,000 of them don't care if I stop doing content and will just go on to like watch Thijmen instead.
That is a sad bad thing about it, but
anyway, in the video, what I explained was basically that I still had a couple videos. I still had a couple. I still had a couple responsibilities that I had to better do. Like I had a sponsorship with FlexiSpot, which was for the 24-hour build battle with Thijmen. Also, I just already recorded that, and it was a great video. Like I really thought
I
it
really
would
liked that
do
video.
really well.
That was a great video.
It was really fun to record. Well, no, it wasn't fun to record, but it was fun to edit. Like it was just a really fun video that I knew would do quite well, and people would hopefully enjoy.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, thanks. And then obviously I had the FlexiSpot sponsorship that I'd already agreed before me deciding to leave YouTube. So it was kind of like I had to do that because obviously when you do a sponsorship, you sign a contract that says this video will be up by this time, with this video, that sort of thingy. So I kind of didn't have a choice. And then also the stealth video, the one on stealth / coaster that he built, which I'm forgetting the name of now. I said the wrong coaster name in the intro to the video. I said Darkstar or something when it's like something else. I can't remember what it is now, and everybody had a massive go at me about that. But but it's because all of Stealth's coasters sound the same, but like all the names are so similar. But that video was edited by one of my editors, Layden, and obviously he'd already edited the video, so I felt it was only fair that I actually give him the money that he deserves for that video, actually post the video and give him that cut of revenue, because if I just didn't post that video, then he'd just be chilling with this video that he's edited, not made any money off of it. A little bit unfair to him. Yeah, regarding me quitting, I just, it's a difficult one. And I do have days where I think I really do want to come back. I want to make a video. Like, I've got some videos in my head that I've wrote down, that I've even wrote, like, some scripts for, that I've even made thumbnails for, that I would want to do one day. But then again, I like, although on one hand you look at it at rose-tinted glasses and some days think, yes, I do want to create content again, I do want to go back to that because it was so fun. There's also that other side and the more realistic side, which is that although it may look nice on the outside and it may be fun to think about doing a video, a lot of people expect something from you when you do just that one video, and it's more the challenge of actually keeping it up.
Meeting the viewers' expectations.
I feel like exactly, and I also feel like right now there's a stigma that if I did come back, a lot of people will be like, oh, so you just did that for clickbait sort of things. But honestly, at the time of making that video, that's just how I felt. And I still do feel like that. Like, to be honest, I've not really changed how I feel about it. A lot of the toxicity in both the community and on YouTube, like, the whole, like, Losey thing is a joke, between me and Malibu, and like, obviously it's kind of grown out of that now to be like
it's now just gone to the entire community.
Me and Malibu are very good friends. Like, we talk very often. Like, we do like talk to each other off camera. We're good friends. But a lot of people see that and don't really get that, and because they just kind of want to have drama,
they take it as actual hate and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. And I get comments all the time saying like, why do all the theme park Tiny 2 YouTubers hate you? Why are you and Malibu not friends? I'm like, guys, no, we are good friends. Like, literally,
it's a joke,
like,
guys.
like Thijmen, for example, like, because he jokes around, with me as well. Like, like a lot of female Tiny 2 YouTubers do. That's the sort of thing that I like doing. I like having a bit of banter and a bit of fun. But people will say, oh, well, you're not friends with Thijmen because he hates you. No, I talk to Thijmen every day. I work with Thijmen. I'm going on a 3-week holiday with Thijmen next week. Not next week, sorry, in a couple of weeks. I'm literally going around Europe with him. I'm good friends with Thijmen, and a lot of people see it from an outside perspective and just don't see that it's a joke, and just because they're looking for drama, they're looking for something, because the internet is just like that these days. Just, oh, there's drama happening, woo, sort of thingy.
I don't really get it, but people do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, which it's just not the funnest thing, but it's something you have to deal with as a YouTuber, which is why I'm no longer a YouTuber.
We talked about you quitting. So what's about the future? Like, what's the future of Kosii?
I'm not sure. At the moment, like I said earlier, I want to do stuff, but I don't know if I will. There's the rosy tinted glasses, and I'd love to think that someday I will come back. But at the end of the day, I'm now, I'm now 18 years old, and I actually need to, like, I don't come from a family with a bunch of money. I can't just, like, sit here and do YouTube. And I know it's kind of like, a lot of people don't like to hear about the money money side of YouTube because they like to think that YouTubers are just people that create content, you know, without any monetary gain. They have no, like, you know, they just do YouTube for fun. They don't do it for money at all. But realistically, I have to make money. I need to have some sort of revenue source because
kind of need to live.
That's actually good enough to live on. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And even at the very peak of my channel in like summer 2022, when I was really going at it, you know, uploading weekly, doing, you know, basically working on YouTube 24/7, you know, without school or anything like that. Even then, I was probably earning £400 to £500 a month, which may seem a lot to some people, but when you really look at it, that's literally only £6,000 a year. Which, when you think about it, like, that is not enough money to live on. That is not enough money to, like, if I wanted to actually, you know, I'm not going to live here forever. If I wanted to actually move out and go, you know,
you need to
live
make
by
a lot
myself
more
or
to sustain yourself.
Exactly. Realistically, YouTube is not where I can do that with. And, you know, if YouTube is not a good revenue source and I'm not enjoying it and I'm not really having that creative release that I used to have, then why am I still doing it? And I'm still so glad that I did YouTube, and I'm not sad that I spent all that time on YouTube just to say, oh well, let's just stop. You know, I am sad, but I don't regret it. I don't regret like stopping YouTube. I don't regret like, you know, doing YouTube in the first place because it's been a lot of fun. I've met a lot of amazing people that I wouldn't have met. I've kind of, you know, learned a bit more about myself through YouTube, about what I want to do. You know, with like video editing, which I wouldn't have found probably without YouTube, that sort of stuff. It just, I've found a lot through YouTube, so I think it was definitely worth it. Like, I don't regret anything, but of course, at the end of the day, like, YouTube's just not really it's not really feasible for me to do. Maybe I post a video here and there, like maybe, like, you know, I'm not saying I'm coming back. If I post a video, that does not mean I'm back to YouTube. That means I'm just having a bit of fun. Like, I still love to do videos. Like, I love making videos, even if, you know, there is a bunch of bullshit to the side of making videos. Like, even if there's a bunch of, you know, really not fun stuff with YouTube, I love creating videos. So hey, maybe in the future there'll be a one-off video. Maybe there'll be more videos than one. I have no idea. Really, for the future, it just depends on where my life goes. Really, yeah.
Thank you so much for coming out for the first episode of the Not Me Hour. That's the name of the show.
No problem. I've always wanted to do something like this. It's fun to just talk about stuff a bit more openly and just kind of, you know, discuss this sort of stuff that you normally don't discuss, really.
Everybody who's watching, make sure you go and check out Kosii's channel. He has some insane stuff over there.
Subscribe, guys.